Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne boss battles. Today I'll be fighting one of the Chalice dungeon bosses, a completely optional boss that you probably won't encounter during your playthrough if you don't play through the Chalice dungeons. This is the Watchdog of the Old Lords. I quite enjoyed this boss fight just because it's so simple. It's basically just a dog on fire and it'll charge at you and bite you. And really it's not that hard of a boss, so it's a nice breath of fresh air from all the punishing and difficult bosses you can encounter during the story. At the time of versing this boss, I was about up to the one Reborn, which is a boss I'll probably be showing off in the next couple of videos. But this one in particular was on the third floor of a Chalice dungeon. The previous bosses in the dungeon were a giant undead zombie and just a trio of regular guys. It was actually quite... I lucked out a fair bit in the bosses that I got. And this one I hadn't seen before, so I'm not sure what kind of boss pool the game chooses from when it's generating those Chalice dungeons randomly. Anyways, as you can see, the boss fight's pretty good. Just have to keep back when he's doing those area of effect attacks, and just well-timed dodges when he sort of launches out at you. I've been a bit slack with Bloodborne recently. I've picked up several other games, and I do mean to finish Bloodborne, but getting very distracted at the moment. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D came out the other day, and I've been playing through that. And as much as I do love Bloodborne, Xenoblade Chronicles is a better game, albeit a very different game. Anyways, we should be finishing off this Watchdog in a few seconds. I was pretty happy with how I did, although I did spam blood vials a fair times, but that's going to happen in pretty much any boss battle. So there we go, that's the Watchdog of the Old Lords. Really, you shouldn't even need anyone in co-op for that. It was a pretty good boss, and I don't think anyone would have trouble with it, especially if you get this far in the game. So, thanks for watching another episode of Bloodborne Boss Battles.